Namaste, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. I'm Anand Narasimhan and you're on the right stand. Prime Minister Narendra Modi turned 75 on Wednesday. We take a look at the big milestones over the last 11 years of his tenure too. But first, we begin with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's commitment to ending the menace of drugs, the biggest challenge that is posed with respect to our current generation and Bharat's demographic dividend that perhaps will be the force that will drive Bharat towards a Viksit Bharat in 2047. Have a look at this. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has inaugurated the second National Conference of Anti-Narcotics Task Force heads of states and union territories in the national capital. The conference serves as a strategic platform to reinforce Prime Minister Narendra Modi's commitment to a drug-free Bharat and to formulate a roadmap to achieve this goal. In the last 10 years, over 10 million kilograms of drugs have been seized, whereas during the 2005-2014 period, this number was just 2.6 million kilograms. Listen in.
मित्रों, आज 11 जगहों पर देश भर में लगभग 1,37,917 किलो मादक पदार्थ जिसका मूल्य लगभग 4800 करोड़ रुपया है, उसको नष्ट करने का कार्यक्रम करा है कि प्रति 3 माह आपके राज्य में सीज की गई ड्रग इसको नष्ट करने की परंपरा साइंटिफिक तरीके से बना लेनी।
Meanwhile, in one of the largest international drug busts to date, Interpol's Operation Lionfish Mayak 3 has led to the seizure of 76 tons of narcotics worth $6.5 billion in just 2 weeks. According to officials, the coordinated crackdown spanned 18 countries, including Bharat. Authorities confiscated a record 297 million methamphetamine tablets, along with massive quantities of fentanyl, heroin, cocaine, and precursor chemicals used in drug manufacturing. Officials reported that traffickers had attempted to conceal narcotics inside surfboards, tea boxes, cat food packets, and espresso machines to evade detection. A total of 386 arrests were made during the operation. Action was also taken against criminal networks operating on the dark net, with several trafficking rings exposed and dismantled. The most alarming discovery was the sheer scale of fentanyl seized, enough to potentially kill 151 million people. Interpol identified Bharat as the country where the largest share of fentanyl was intercepted. Fentanyl, a synthetic opioid similar to morphine and heroin, is fully laboratory produced and contains no natural ingredients. While it is legally approved for use as a painkiller, much of the fentanyl linked to the global overdose crisis is produced illegally. Now, describing the campaign as one of the biggest international anti-drug operations ever, Interpol said the bust highlighted both the scale of synthetic drug trafficking and the urgent need for cross-border enforcement. Meanwhile, closer home, the Mumbai Directorate of Enforcement seized 39.2 kilogram of hydroponic weed and arrested 3 people on Monday. Now, based on specific intelligence, officers of the DRI intercepted 2 Indian nationals coming from Bangkok at the Mumbai airport, and upon systemic search and examination of their check-in baggage, 39 packets containing greenish substance in lumpy form with a pungent smell were found concealed in the baggage. These substances tested positive for cannabis or hydroponic weed. In May this year, the Narcotics Control Bureau, or the NCB, brought in Naveen Chichkar, the alleged kingpin of a drug trafficking syndicate from Malaysia. Chichkar allegedly ran a cocaine smuggling network in Bharat while running his operations from Malaysia. The NCB took custody of the deported drug kingpin in the 35 lakh cocaine smuggling case. Now, according to government data, 89,913 cases under Narcotics, Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act were registered in 2024, in which 1,16,098 individuals were arrested and 13.3 lakh kilograms of drugs were recovered. While addressing the conference, Union Home Minister Amit Shah said, and I quote, PM Modi presented a concept of building a great Bharat in 2047, a Bharat that will be fully developed. And if we want to build such a Bharat, then it is very important to save our young generation from drugs. because the concept of any great state, its foundation is the young generation of that country. If our future generations become hollow, then the country will go astray. Unfortunately, both areas from where drugs are supplied all over the world are close to us. So this is the time that we fight against it strongly.